All right, Spencer. So, what did you do while you were in Brazil?
While I was in Brazil, I served a voluntary mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Basically, I did service work for people. We helped build houses and help people out. But our main goal was to teach people how they could have a better life through God and Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Spencer, what were some of your duties as a missionary?
I think our purpose as a missionary was to help other people come closer to God, and we did that in many aspects, in many ways. Um, I think a lot of ways that people see is, when missionaries, white shirt and tie, are walking in the road, it's because they're just trying to find people to talk to, going to houses to visit people. Um, we help people with addiction recoveries who are going through depression or having family problems. I mean, one of our biggest messages as missionaries is to help families, come closer as to us. And our purpose as missionaries was really that, and then also giving service, helping people out. I did a lot of yard work. I helped build some houses and some, fences, landscaping type of stuff, for communities. It was really just kind of, our purpose was to give ourselves up and give it to other people and help them out, because it's really should be our greater focus in life. And I learned a lot doing that, forgetting about myself, not being selfish, and helping others out who really need it. And that's really our purpose as missionaries.
Okay, Spencer. So, what was challenging and what was encouraging while you were in Brazil?
Um, I would say the things that were challenging. Um, Obviously, I was far away from my family for 2 years, other side of the world, so that kind of distance, separation from them was hard at sometimes. It's just the physical aspects. A lot of times you're hungry, you're tired, thirsty, it's hot, you're walking around. We didn't have any bikes or cars, we just walked. And I think the overall hardest thing was just rejection. People really didn't want to listen to you or, invite you into their home or have you help them. So that was kind of sad to see that the people didn't want that just because, we were missionaries. But the encouraging thing was, one of my favorite things about Brazil is just the culture. People are so loving. Even though some people did reject us, a lot of people, embraced us. They loved us. And just remembering, why I was there to help people out, just staying happy, that really encouraged me throughout, and it helped me throughout my experiences.
Okay, Spencer. So, did this experience change you as a person?
Yeah, greatly. I think if you talk to a lot of guys or girls that have gone on missions, they'll all tell you that yes, it changes you greatly as a person. A lot of it has to do with what I've said, just kind of giving yourself up and serving other people, and you just kind of learn that there's so much more out there. Me going to Brazil, going to a different country, there's just so much more out there in different cultures, and it changes you how you see stuff in life, how you view other people, other situations, things that are going on, and how what our purpose as missionaries is to help those people. So yes, it's definitely changed my life. I learned a lot of principles as well, how to organize myself better, how to have a better vision and goals in mind, and so all those things will all shape me, I suppose.
We can read in the New Testament in Matthew 28:19 that Jesus Christ taught his disciples to go around in the world and to preach the gospel. This is why the Christ Church sends missionaries around to the world, maybe to learn a new language, in a new culture. We know that only through Jesus Christ we can receive happiness.
God sent missionaries to my home, and they taught us the restored gospel, and we are the first baptism in my hometown. Missionaries changed my life and my family, so I want to share this restored gospel to everyone, because I felt joy, and my family received many blessings.
I grew up in the church, and I never lived with my mom or dad, but my grandma, she took us in and she introduced us to the gospel. Before I came on my mission, my dad was He trying to tell me to decline my mission. And, you know, I told my dad, get baptized. I know it'll help you a lot. He had drinking problems, smoking problems, and you know, before my mission, he got baptized, and it was a miracle to me and my brothers and sisters. He know that we're doing something good. He has the same gift as I do. It's the gospel of Jesus Christ.
I had a friend who she would come up to me every now and then at work and would ask me questions. I invited my friend to church activities, and she enjoyed it so much that she invited herself to come to church, and she was baptized and went on a mission herself. Just seeing how the gospel changed her life, and seeing how she grew a stronger testimony and belief in Jesus Christ and who He is and what He's done for her. And seeing that joy come into her life brought me joy.
Well, as a missionary, I've been able to watch people, and to as they learn about Jesus Christ, they begin to understand what God sees in them.
There's this scripture in Doctrine and Covenants, section 18, verse 10, where it says, "Remember, the worth of souls is great in the sight of God."
If the worth of a soul is great to God, I have a pretty big reason to help someone else, and so it doesn't matter what kind of help they need. I'm just here to help them.
And ultimately, our purpose as missionaries is to help others to understand that and to come unto Christ. I help them to receive and have an understanding of who their Father in heaven is, that He's a loving Father who cares about us and wants all of His children to come back to Him.